G'day guys, just a quick one for you today. The guys over at Blackstone Audio have released a new plugin called DSR, and as you can guess, it's a de-esser, so pretty clever name there. But very simple plugin, as is with most of Blackstone Audio's plugins. They like to keep the design very simple, so you can dial it in really quickly and keep on going. So let's test this out and see how it goes. So right here, this is de-esser, and we've got a threshold knob and a range slider, and they're the only options that you have. The de-esser itself is a full range de-esser, so it's not like picking a small section of a frequency to duck. It's ducking the whole full range. It gives it quite a natural sound, and it makes it sound pretty smooth when it's de-essing the vocals. So as we pull the threshold knob down, we'll start to see the de-esser start to react and start working, and the range slider will limit how far the de-esser is allowed to go. So if you don't want to get any further than 6 dBs of gain reduction on your de-esser, then you can set the slider to -6 dBs, and it's not going to do anything further than that. You go all the way down to -18, which is pretty extreme. Probably get pretty lispy by there. So let's test this out. Let's have a listen to the vocal without any de-essing first.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know that you are God and I am not.
So some pretty bright S's and T's. It's quite a bright microphone that we're using. It usually does need a little bit of de-essing afterwards, but it makes the vocals really pop. So one of the trade-offs of using a bright area mic is you need a bit of de-essing. So let's put this on and see if we can tame this. Just set this to around like 8.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know that you are God and I am not.
Let's try that again.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know that you are God and I am not.
So you can see as we're pulling the threshold down, it starts to get to a point where it's actually affecting the vocal, and you can hear it sort of taking the clarity out of the vocal, which is not what we want. So we only really want to see it and hear it reacting to the S's and the T's and any of those harsh sounds.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know.
So even catching that H sound on her voice makes it sound really smooth. Have a listen to that.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to.
That ha!
It'll have to be enough to know.
Sounds really nice. And if we weren't looking at this, it sounds great.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know that you are God and I am not. Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know that you are God and I am not.
It's really smooth. I think that sounds great. It's doing a fair amount, but it sounds pretty smooth and natural. So hats off to Blackstone Audio on that one, because I think that sounds really nice. That's it. Very simple plugin, and I think that's what's a big draw card with Blackstone Audio is they make such simple plugins and so easy to dial in a sound. And I believe this is going for $24 US as an introductory price. So you may not need a de-esser, but if you do, and if you like the sound of this one, I think it sounds pretty nice, then use that link in the description below. You can go grab a copy from Blackstone Audio's website, and by using the link below, you help support this channel as well. Blackstone Audio aren't paying me to make this video, but if you do use that link below, a small commission gets kicked back to the channel, and that's a massive support. If you're keen to check out another awesome plugin from Blackstone Audio, check out this next video coming up, where I'm going to run you through their awesome drum gate / bleed suppressor silencer.
Sometimes it'll have to be enough to know that you are God.